like to talk, but because I think talk is cheap. What I really do with people in an immersion like that is to get someone to experience something and to do it in their body again and again until it becomes just a habit. So we've got a little less than 3 hours, which probably sounds like a long time to you, but I bet you won't feel it's a long time based on what we're going to do. And my excitement is I got a good way of delivering it for you here, because I want to deliver massive value to you here for the day. I want you to leave here with some things that truly are life-changing, not by some hyperbole or bullshit speaking or positive thinking, but by you knowing in your body and your soul, holy shit, this was some of the most important insights I could apply to my life, and that's what I'm committed to. My other challenge, well, thank you very much. That's a great good thing. My other challenge is, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm really moving weird. And it's because I've had tremendous nerve pain, and I had to go see a specialist this morning, and he did some little microsurgery on me and then numbed me up. And so my right arm feels like 4,000 pounds, and I can't feel much of it. So if I clap off the beat or something, it's not just because I'm white. I'm new there, so I might need your help a little bit. Some things I would normally do so intensely, I might go to you guys to do it, but I'm here 100% for you. Who's up for it? Say aye. So I'll use this arm as much as I can. So, what are you here? What are we here to do? I've been obsessed for basically the last, this is my 39th year I'm beginning. I started when I was 3, and, but, thank you. But 39 years I've been obsessed with answering a question, and that is, what makes the difference in the quality of people's lives? I mean, obsessed. And I want to know, why is it that some people perform at such a high level consistently, and frankly, most people don't? I'm not a positive thinker. I don't have the delusion that everyone's going to do well, everyone's going to succeed. I don't. I know that the truth of the matter is most people are not happy in their bodies. They aren't proud of what they've done physically. They aren't in relationships where there's ongoing, daily, amazing passion. They aren't usually financially free. And most people are not thrilled out of their mind every day of their life. That's the truth. But some are. I'm interested in the few that do than the many who don't. Who's with me on this here? Say aye. And so part of my obsession with wanting to know this, I didn't just want to know people that performed high, I want to know people that enjoyed their life at the highest level as well. Because there's nothing worse than having great performance and being miserable. And so early in my life, my obsession was not like this intellectual obsessions, because I grew up in a really tough environment. And when I met my 4th father, I said, "Mom, I'm confused." And we had no money and no food at times. I mean, this year I fed 100 million people, which was just an unbelievable goal that I had. Thank you. But that came out of when I was 11 years old, when we had no money and no food on Thanksgiving, and somebody knocked at the door and delivered food to my family, and it wasn't the food that changed me, it was the fact that what that meant to me was that strangers cared. And I promised someday I'd do the same. So when I was 17, I fed 2 families, and I got hooked. It was like, every year I'm gonna double it, 4, 8. And before you know it, I was feeding 1 million people a year, and then 4 million people a year, and I fed 42 million people up until last year, and in the total of my life. And I thought, I was doing this book called Money Master the Game. I knew 50 of these multi-billionaires, all people not from the Lucky Sperm Club. These people actually earned it, started with nothing, built it up. And in the midst of that, I was reading how they cut food stamps by $8 billion, which is the equivalent of every family that's being supported in food stamps losing a meal a week, 12 months out of the year. And so private sector has to step up. And I work with these people already, and most people are pretty maxed. But I went and did this, and I got inspired, and one thing led to another, and I was gonna feed 12 million people, and then I said 50, and then 100. We've done the 100, and so I'm gonna do another 100 million this year as well. I've committed to it already, which is a pretty exciting component. So, yeah, absolutely.